Hemingway's cats are doing just fine after the storm. All of the descendants of Ernest Hemingway's cats avoided a catastrophe down in the Florida Keys and made it through Hurricane Irma with all toes intact. The 54 6- and 7-toed cats, along with 10 brave workers from the Ernest Hemingway Home and Museum in Key West, are all okay. As Irma approached last week, a full evacuation was issued for the Florida Keys. Jacque Sands, the general manager at the museum, ignored the order and stayed put. Sands said she felt she had an obligation to make sure the cats and the grounds made it through the hurricane. The cats must have known something was up and reportedly came inside once they sensed a drop in barometric pressure. The 18-inch thick limestone walls of the house helped a little too. In total, 10 employees stayed behind to help look after all the little furballs during the storm. But now with the storm gone, things aren't perfect. They don't have power, water, or internet. But they do have generators, food, and medical supplies on site.
Meow, meow, meow.
Cat gets head stuck in plastic jar. Helpful human sets it free.
Wait. רגע. תלך?
כן. תיזהר מהראש שלה. תיזהר. נראה לי שזה לא טוב מה שאתה עושה.
וואו.
תיזהר אבל.
אני אביא משהו אחר.
ננסה לסובב את זה אולי. שאלה, בסדר? תיזהר.
רגע.
יופי. קופסה שאי אפשר לשלוף, מה זה? יואו, זה יופי. כל הכבוד לך. כל הכבוד.
Ooh, lucky kittens. Police in China's Jiangsu province last Friday arrested a man who catnapped more than 500 felines to sell them for food. The cat thief, surnamed Sun, is suspected of having stolen cats and then selling them to restaurants near the city of Danyang for some time. He was caught when a villager surnamed Yang reported the theft of his cat to the police. Yang's cat had been nursing 5 newborn kittens. Sun allegedly lured his quarry into cages by using sparrows as bait. During their investigation, police found dozens of cats crammed into 7 or 8 cages. Officers arrested Sun just as he was about to transport the felines to restaurants, saving the kitties from a fiery fate. Police said Sun confessed that some of the cats he caught were pets. Others were street cats, and he sold them for the equivalent of about $4.40 each. Police found more cats in a hut near a highway, some of them in poor health. It's not known whether Yang's missing mommy cat was ever found. In 2010, the Chinese government considered making it illegal for cats and dogs to be sold for food purposes, but that law was never adopted. In April, Taiwan became the first Asian country to ban the slaughter and consumption of cats and dogs, punishable by a hefty fine and up to 2 years in prison. Taiwan #1! Abandoned cat found with 2 pounds of fur weighing it down. If you thought you'd seen every kind of crazy cat video out there, well, think again. On December 16th, the Animal Rescue League shelter in Pittsburgh posted these outrageous photographs to Facebook of a kitty in desperate need of a snippety snip. The cat's 82-year-old owner had Alzheimer's disease, and when he was moved to a nursing home, the furry friend was forgotten and left behind. A distant relative showed up to leave some food out for the elderly man's cat, but he was caught off guard when something raggedly bolted out from under the bed. Using a flashlight, the man searched around the house until he spotted a cat wearing what appeared to be a fur coat for the ages. Its fur was so matted, due to the neglect of her unwittingly forgetful owner, that the cat looked like some sort of mythical creature out of an old monster movie. The man brought the poor disheveled cat to the vet, where they put her to sleep so the long overdue haircut could finally commence. Free of her furry shackles, 14-year-old Heidi now has a new home with the man who saved her. Nice new do, kitty cat. And she even looks slimmer without the dreads. Meet the world's nicest weird home invader. Oh, Canada. A gorgeous nation filled with people so nice it's actually kind of weird, eh? Heck, even Canadian home invaders are weirdly nice. Christopher Hiscock, 33, says he drove by a ranch in Nova Scotia's little fort last week and noticed the door was open, so naturally he decided to go inside. After entering the ranch home off the Yellowhead Highway, he didn't steal a thing. In fact, he fed the home's cats and even went outside and gave some hay to the horses. This dude may be the politest home invader in history. Hiscock built a fire and even reportedly did some laundry he found in the home, but it wasn't all uncreepy. Apparently feeling very much at home, he reportedly used the homeowner's toothbrush, shaved, and bizarrely wrote in their diary about his first day at their ranch. The next day, the homeowners returned, and as you might imagine, they were flabbergasted. They flagged down a passing patrol car, and Hiscock was arrested. Having no prior criminal record, a judge gave him a year of probation and banned him from visiting the ranch again. But toothbrush, razor, and diary aside, this guy is pretty useful. Anybody out there want to host a bizarrely helpful home invader?